We open on this old-timer, Gramps trudging through the snow with his sad boy monologue. He's thinking about how he could have been living like a king, instead of this. And here comes the regret montage, starting with some shady fixer's office. Oh, and he's also missing a leg. Bro has been collecting L's his whole life. Flashback to his boy Wong Kyle talking big game about living a long quiet life. And of course, the same dude immediately gets into a fight to the death, for him. Back in the present, Gramps is chugging booze, deep in his survivor's guilt feels. He stomps the ground, looking like he's finally done with the pity party. Yep, that's the face of a man who has officially run out of dams to give. He drops the bottle and throws his arms open, basically screaming, "Let's get this over with." Gramps is lying in the snow, finally admitting the whole long, quiet life thing was a lie. He's officially done with his busted body and the mountain of L's he's been carrying. My man just lays there, ready to let the snow claim him. It's the ultimate rage quit. He's still on his emo monologue, saying this is the only ending fit for a gangster. And we get the dramatic "a good day to die" shot. Bro really committed to the bit. Hold up. We cut to some dude absolutely losing his mind over someone napping on the job. And he's not just yelling, he's smacking some blue-haired kid with a broom. What is happening? Broom guy is still screaming about cleaning up before the big boss arrives. Our boy is confused as hell, remembering he was just about to become a popsicle on a mountain. He looks in the mirror and realizes he's not an old man anymore. Oh, we got isekai boys. The first thing he checks is his leg. Bro just got a second chance and is already checking for old L's. Broom guy is still on his power trip, threatening our boy for just standing there. Our boy grabs Broom guy, recognizing him as Jo Pyong-do, and the dude is just completely lost. He sees a picture of his younger self and realizes he's been sent back to the day they first met. The gears are finally turning in his head. The what the hell moment is hitting hard. He's marveling at his wrinkle-free skin, while Broom guy in the back is about to go feral. And Jo Pyong-do decides the skincare routine is over, delivering another broom beat. The pain confirms it's not a dream. This is his first day on the job all over again. He's back at the Gwangwaro fixer's office, the starting point for his entire tragic backstory. And we get the lore drop. He was part of the Hoikdu, the shadowy cleanup crew of the martial world. The lore drop paints the Hoikdu as these shadowy, badass loan sharks, running the streets. And just kidding. They're actually just a bunch of goofy low-level thugs. And this fixer's office. Yeah, it's the absolute bottom of the barrel, in this clown organization. Turns out they're such pushovers, they can't even shake down these ladies for debt money. Our boy is putting the pieces together, realizing he's back at square one of his tragic life. The big realization hits. He's back to being 18. Just in time for the boss to walk in. Oh shit, it's Wong Kyle, the dude who died for him. Broom guy is already sweating. Our boy completely loses it, and tackles his long-dead bro with a hug. The feels are real. He introduces himself as Du Tongdol, while Wong Kyle is just trying to process the random hug. Broom guy tries to cover his ass, telling the boss our boy is just crazy. Real smooth. Wong Kyle looks down at the mess, asking Broom guy if he beat the sanity out of our boy. The boss is already over it and asks about the ledgers, while some other goon whines about the work. Wong Kyle asks the newbie if he can read, and our boy Tongdol hits him with a confident "I do." Broom guy and his buddy immediately start roasting him, but Tongdol flexes his big brain knowledge. Even Wong Kyle is shook, realizing Tongdol is talking about some seriously high-level literature. Tongdol hits him with a feels trip, reminding him he learned because Wong Kyle told him to. The boss, now impressed, gives him the job, but Tongdol says he doesn't need a babysitter. Broom guy goes feral again, screaming about how hard the job is, but Tongdol just promises to take responsibility. Broom guy challenges him to bet his life on it, and our boy doesn't even blink before agreeing. Tongdol drops a cold-ass line about betting your life being the gangster way, leaving everyone speechless. Wong Kyle is giving our boy this "I'm intrigued" and also a little turned-on look. He's a fan of the chaos. The other goon opens the ledger and immediately starts malfunctioning, unable to process what he's seeing. He's having a full-blown meltdown because the ledger is perfect. My man Tongdol wasn't bluffing about his skills. Tongdol explains he had to redo everything because their work was hot garbage, even roasting their spelling. The boss is losing it, admitting Tongdol really bet his life on his accounting skills and won. What a legend. Wong Kyle is now claiming Tongdol is his spiritual successor, while the other dude tries to spin his L into a win. The boss officially welcomes him to the crew, and Tongdol hits him with the "I'll follow you forever, big bro." Wong Kyle invites him to check out their side hustle, and Tongdol has this just as planned smirk. We get a sick shot of his old self's shadow as he monologues about getting a second chance to not screw it all up. And there it is. That's the face of a man who's about to change his entire destiny, one L at a time. Tongdol's still fuming that his 42-year career ended with pocket change, promising his bro a major glow-up this time. My man's got that "I'm about to speedrun this whole damn world" look in his eyes. He's already daydreaming about all the cash and connections he fumbled in his last life. No more L's. He's running through a mental checklist of every rare item and fated encounter he missed. Bro's got a whole walkthrough in his head. He's not just trying to survive this time. My man is aiming for the final boss throne. He's officially upgrading their old long, quiet life motto to the long and grand deluxe edition. Go big or go home. The sign on their busted-ass office immediately falls off. Even the universe knows this place is a starter zone. Wong Kyle starts dropping lore about the world's real main characters, the orthodox sects, and the demonic cult. He's basically explaining that those guys are the server's top players, living in a whole different dimension. Then he brings it back to reality, reminding them they're just low-level thugs and telling them to fix the sign. Oof. Tongdol is done with the broke life, vowing to change their destiny. Bro's in his villain origin story arc. They pull up to the Celestial Pavilion, which looks way too fancy for their broke-ass crew. This must be the side hustle. Some director dude greets them with a smile that's a little too friendly. This guy's definitely a The narrator reminds us Wong Kyle is a certified good guy, which is why he's about to get played in the future. Wong Kyle and the director are doing the whole polite business dance. It's all fake smiles and handshakes. Wong Kyle introduces Tongdol, and the director is shook that the boss is personally escorting a rookie. The boss is already flexing Tongdol's big brain, and the director is eating it up. My man's reputation precedes him. They do the formal handshake, and Tongdol introduces himself, like he's been doing this for 40 years, which he has. The director offers them some fancy wine, and Wong Kyle looks ready to get lit. Business can wait. Tongdol swoops in, telling his boss to go party while he handles the work. He's already running the show. Tongdol hits the director with the "trust me, bro," basically telling him to sit back and let a pro work. Wong Kyle is loving the confidence, already flexing his new recruit like he's a proud dad. While the bosses are laughing it up, Tongdol is in the back, vowing to ride with them to the end, this time. But his future knowledge, spidey sense, is tingling. He knows something about today is not right. He spots some old man struggling with a delivery, and his brain immediately goes into side quest mode. He's having a flashback to his own broke life, realizing the whole system is rigged from the start. The lore drop continues. Liquor is where the real money is, and their crew is stuck with the leftovers. The gears are turning as he realizes there's a massive opportunity he completely missed in his first life. And there it is, the eureka moment. Bro just found the first cheat code to speedrun his way out of poverty. The universe immediately responds by literally dropping the opportunity right at his feet. It's go time. Tongdol immediately dives to save some random lady from a falling jug. My man's plot armor just activated. The lady is completely clueless, about to get her bell rung by some expensive-ass wine. He tackles her out of the way, pulling off the classic hero landing. As the jug shatters, he's giving her the "you good look" while she's still trying to figure out what just happened. Tongdol hits her with the smooth "are you alright?" even though he's the one who just ate the floor. She's like, "Bro, you're the one who got hit," but he's already in his stoic protagonist mode. He helps her up, completely brushing off his own injuries. The riz is just effortless at this point. Instead of checking for broken bones, he's sniffing the spilled wine like a sommelier. Man's got priorities. And just like that, she's completely flustered. My boy just unlocked the romance route on his first day. Her crew finally rushes in, calling her Master Lu and freaking out. Oh, he didn't just save a random. He saved a VIP. Master Lu tells her crew to chill, while Tongdol stands behind her like he does this every day. The name Master Lu finally clicks in Tongdol's head. Oh, he didn't just find a cheat code. He found the admin password. She introduces herself as the owner of the whole damn pavilion, and Tongdol gives his name like a seasoned pro. Master Lu immediately orders the VIP treatment for our boy. He's officially moved up from random thug to honored guest. Tongdal tries to play it cool, telling them not to make a big deal. But my man is glowing right now. She's not having it, and offers him a bath. Bro went from getting beat with a broom to a spa day in less than an hour. Master Lu is already repeating his name to herself. Yup, my boy's Riz game is just that strong. Later, the director dude is double-checking with Master Lu about all the hype Wang Kyle was spewing about Tongdol. She confirms that the boss was basically singing Tongdol's praises. His reputation is doing all the work for him. The director is shocked she's even interested in a man, and she gets all flustered. The romance subplot just went live. The director is giving his analysis, saying Tongdol has that main character energy. Bro's not wrong for once. Our boy Tongdol is fresh out of the VIP bath, looking like he owns the place. The globe is happening fast. He's having tea with Master Lu, hitting her with the fake humility. Oh, this fancy tea is wasted on a lowlife like me. Master Lu is eating it up, impressed he even knows the tea's name. She's already trying to send him home with gifts. He turns down the gift, and she immediately offers a favor. My man is playing 4D chess with the Riz. Master Lu immediately gets flustered, fumbling her words like she's never talked to a guy before. Tongdol's smooth as ever, just calms her down and says he'll take that favor. He's running the whole interaction now. Instead of asking for cash, he asks her to forgive the old dude who dropped the jug. The good guy play is just genius. He lists off all the VIP treatment he got, basically saying he's already been paid. This dude's charisma stat is maxed out. And there it is. Master Lu is looking at him like he's the second coming. The romance route is officially unlocked. Master Lu is completely sold on the good guy routine, agreeing to let the old man off the hook. She's so down bad she asks to personally serve him next time, and Tongdal smoothly accepts the VIP pass. The director is in the back shipping them, realizing his boss has never simped this hard for anyone before. The mood flips, as the director is now panicking about some rival branch, trying to gamble for the whole pavilion. Some other dude is pissed, complaining about a nepotism baby named Guang Hebong, trying to strong-arm them. The angry dude knows they're screwed. If they refuse the bet, they'll just get folded by force anyway. Tongdol's future knowledge kicks in, confirming this is exactly how they lost the pavilion, in his first life. We get a map showing just how outclassed they are. It's like a starter zone guild versus a raid boss. Tongdol strolls into the room while these guys are having a full-blown meltdown. Perfect timing, my dude. He steps up with that, don't worry. The protagonist is here, smile, ready to fix their whole situation. Tongdal's got that, I've already read the walkthrough smirk. He's about to solve this side quest in one go. And here's the mini-boss, Guang Hebong, a greedy nepotism baby, who bankrupted them in the last timeline. The director explains the setup. Some old dude named Elder Jiam owes the rival branch money, and won't pay. So the deal is, if their broadcast crew can collect this impossible debt, the rivals will back off. Seems legit. The angry dude is spitting facts, realizing they're being handed an L on a silver platter. It's a setup. Tongdal just drops the truth bomb that the rivals are also clowns, but in this world, the biggest clown wins. Without another word, our boy just gets up and announces he's going to see Elder Jiam. The adults can keep panicking. The director is losing it, but Tongdal just roasts the rival boss for being too incompetent to collect his own damn money. He grabs the director, promising to handle the debt, and save the pavilion. The protagonist has officially entered the chat. Tongdal hits him with a psycho grin, telling him to raise the stakes. My man's about to turn this L into a W. The angry dude is losing his mind, asking Wang Kyle why he's trusting the whole operation to a rookie he just met. The director tries to back the play, saying Tongdal's willingness to die for the cause is a good sign. Wang Kyle gets that chaotic grin, saying if the rookie is betting his life, he's gotta match that energy. They pull up to the debtor's house, and it looks like they've already got company waiting for them. It's the rival boss, Guang Hebong, acting all friendly like he just came to watch the show. This dude is slimy. He even brought his own rookie Jang Bikdong to watch them fail. This is peak corporate trolling. Tongdal and the new rookie have a tense little reunion. My boy's future knowledge is definitely kicking in. And we get the lore drop. Tongdal and this kid were training buddies in his first life. The plot thickens. The rival boss asks who our boy is, and Wang Kyle introduces him like he's the next big thing. Guang Hebong realizes this is the ledger god he heard about and immediately tries to poach him. Bro has zero chill. The rival boss, Guang Hebong, is already talking trash about Wang Kyle having to retire after this. Tongdol confirms he made his boss bet his own wrist on this. My man is playing with house money in his bro's limbs. The rival rookie is just casually holding an axe, and Guang Hebong is acting like it's a party favor. This psycho is asking if they're ready to collect the light with the creepiest damn smile I've ever seen. Wang Kyle is finally realizing he might actually lose a hand, and is looking appropriately stressed out. Tongdol is reading the room, knowing the rival boss is only this chill because he thinks they're gonna fail. But our boy hits us with the I remember everything smirk. The walkthrough is officially loaded. They roll up on the debtor's house, and the old dude is already looking like a lost cause. We meet Elder Jiam, who's tied up and immediately says he's broke. The rival boss is just loving the show. Guang Hebong gets in the old man's face, basically telling him not to pay up. This dude is a professional hater. Tongdol is watching the rival boss, realizing this whole thing is just a high-stakes corporate takeover with extra steps. Our boy steps up to the plate, ready to start the main quest. Time to see if his future knowledge is a real cheat code. He starts by asking the old man about his missing son. The first move in his 4D chess game has been played. The rival boss, Guang Hebong, immediately starts running his mouth about the son's gambling addiction. This dude is a professional hater. Elder Jiam is ready to get folded, but Tongdol hits him with the I don't hit old people routine. The good guy act is still on. Then he immediately asks his old training buddy for the axe. Okay, so the good guy act might have a violent twist. He grabs the axe with a wild-ass grin, claiming he's psychic. My man is just saying whatever and it's working. Tongdol drops a future spoiler on the old man about his sister coming back, and the dude is completely shook. He's doing a whole song and dance with the axe, fully committing to the clairvoyant bit. This is peak performance art. The rival boss is already losing his mind, calling BS on the whole act. My boy's plan is working perfectly. Tongdol leans in, asking the old man why he'd bring up clairvoyance. He's really selling this whole psychic routine. He stomps on a floorboard, basically screaming, X marks the spot without saying a word. Our boy points the axe down, calling the old man out for hiding his cash. The performance is a plus. Elder GM is looking absolutely feral. Looks like the psychic just hit the jackpot. And with one swing, Tongdol smashes the floor, revealing the hidden stash. The ultimate I told you so. The old man and the rival boss are both losing their minds. One is panicking, the other is just shook. Guang Hebong is realizing the old man who tank torture is finally breaking over some floorboards. The old man's son tries to hold him back, but Gramps is ready to throw hands to protect his secret stash. The son is screaming that there's nothing there, but Tongdol is just standing there like he already knows he won. My man Tongdol hits them with the smug, face. He just speedrun this whole debt collection quest. Elder Jum's son is freaking out. Tongdol's psychic act is working a little too well. The son recognizes Tongdol. Oh shit, here we go again, with the past connections. The son tries to calm his dad down. Too late, buddy, the damage is done. Rival rookie goes full psycho mode. This escalated quickly. Elder GM is still insisting he's broke. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, Gramps. Close up on Elder Jim's fear. Tongdol's about to break this old man like a twig. Rival rookie just chopped off a finger. Damn, son. Where'd you learn that party trick? Rival rookie is threatening to chop off more. This dude is seriously unhinged. Rival rookie is enjoying this way too much. Someone needs to take this psycho's axe privileges away. Rival rookie threatens castration. Okay, now this is just getting ridiculous. Someone needs to stop this maniac. Elder GM is absolutely losing it, screaming for them to stop. The castration threat was a little too real for him. And just like that, the old man folds, promising to pay up. The rival rookie's psycho tactics actually worked for once. Tongdol's future knowledge kicks in, reminding us that in the last timeline, this old bastard just dipped without paying. Yeah, the first time around was a legendary L for their crew, but my boy Tongdol is here to rewrite history. Back in the office, Tongdol is counting his W's, confirming they now own the whole pavilion. Mission accomplished. The rival boss, Guang Hebong, is trying to call foul, claiming clairvoyance is against the rules. Bro, what? And Tongdol immediately shuts him up with a smack to the face. No time for sore losers in this playthrough. Oh. He hit him with a hammer. Guang Hebong is just now processing the blunt force trauma to his ego. Tongdal hits him with the most deadpan excuse ever, claiming there was a ghost on his shoulder. This dude is a menace. He doubles down with a psycho grin, telling the rival boss to trust him while he performs an exorcism, via Wong Kyle is looking back at the carnage, screaming for the lunatic to stay away. My man is officially traumatized by the exorcism by Tongdol is still going feral on the rival boss, who's now convinced he's about to get his soul exorcised from his body. Later, Wong Kyle is seriously asking Tongdol if he's actually psychic. Bro's so shook by the win, he's starting to believe the BS. Tongdol drops the act, and explains he just felt the hollow floorboards. He's trying to play it off like it was just big brain deduction. Wong Kyle is still processing this, and Tongdol adds that the son's disappearance was a dead giveaway. The Sherlock Holmes routine is in full effect. He lays out their whole escape plan, looking smug as hell. My boy's basically saying it was elementary, my dear Wang Kyle. The boss is still trying to wrap his head around it, asking for the final verdict on the whole psychic thing. He kinda wanted it to be real. Tongdal just hits him with a vague who knows and a psycho laugh. He's loving the mystique, and the boss is just over it. Wang Kyle gives him some pro-level advice. Just lie and tell headquarters, he's a psychic. It's better for business, apparently. Tongdal is caught off guard by the mention of headquarters. Looks like his big win just got him a promotion to the big leagues. Wang Kyle is already on his sad boy monologue, telling Tongdal he's a washed-up has-been. But he says he's still got enough pull to get our boy a cushy job at headquarters. His big brain plan. Just give the pavilion back to the rivals. Tongdal looks like he's about to have an aneurysm. The boss is already folding, convinced the rival boss will just roll up with a bigger crew and stomp them. Tongdal immediately roasts him for having no guts, and Wang Kyle is about 2 seconds from flipping the table. Our boy basically tells his boss to handle the paperwork while he takes care of defending their new asset. Tongdal drops his new live, thick and long motto, and Wang Kyle counters with some boomer wisdom about heartburn. My man just hits him with a smug grin, saying he's always hungry. He's not settling for scraps this time. Wang Kyle is having a full-blown crisis, realizing his quiet retirement plan just got hijacked by a teenage psycho. Tongdal is already trying to get his boss promoted, but Wang Kyle is still stuck in that connections over skill mindset. Tongdal breaks down the rival boss's weakness. His power is tied to his wife, and that tie is about to get snipped. Wang Kyle is skeptical, but Tongdal doubles down on his psychic act, saying the dude's face screams impending doom. He lays out the master plan, expose the rival boss as a playboy, and let his powerful, hot-tempered wife do all the dirty work. Wang Kyle is so blown away, he asks why a genius like him isn't trying to work for the government. Tongdal scoffs at being some emperor's bitch, saying he's got bigger plans right here in the underworld. My man declares he's gonna become the emperor of the night. The ambition is officially off the rails. Meanwhile, the rival boss Guang Hebong is already throwing a fit, trying to sabotage their new business. His own dude warns him about the cost, but this clown is too busy having a meltdown to care about the consequences. We meet the salty deputy, Jo Jinho, who has to eat shit and follow the nepotism baby's orders. And there it is. The deputy is fuming that the boss's brother-in-law got the job he deserved. The enemy team is already toxic. The salty deputy's buddy tries to be the voice of reason, but my man Jo Jinho is not having it, and he immediately chooses violence, smacking his boy while screaming about their gangster code. Jo Jinho is still roasting his friend for being a fool, while the dude just takes the L. The deputy is having a full-on existential crisis, realizing he's stuck in a dead-end job, with a clown for a boss. Hold up. It's Elder Jum's son, and he's found Tongdal, completely convinced our boy is a real deal psychic. The kid confirms Tongdal's prediction came true, and our boy hits him with the smuggest I told you so look. Tongdal immediately cashes in on the clout, asking the kid for a favor, get him into the rival branch. The son is panicking, knowing he'll be dead if he gets caught helping the guy who just bankrupted his dad. Tongdal hits him with another psychic prediction, saying the kid is about to get stabbed to death. The kid is losing his mind, and Tongdal just leans back, asking if he really doubts his powers now. The kid is full-on begging Tongdal to save him, and our boy hits him with the changing fate is hard, bro act. The kid offers up the keys to the whole damn branch, and Tongdal pretends to make a huge sacrifice. The manipulation is masterful. Tongdal is already on his next-level monologue, predicting the rival boss will try to take the pavilion by force. He knows getting the key is just step one. The real problem is the inevitable gang war that's coming. He glances back at his crew of clowns and realizes they'd get folded in about 5 seconds. Time for a new plan. We cut to some dude getting a sweet job offer, cash, a monthly stipend, and a whole ass house. The recruiter leaves, telling the new guy he'll be in touch. This feels like a major side quest just started. And we meet the recruit, Jang Yusim. This dude looks like he's seen some shit, unlike the rest of the cast. Some lady is telling him to stay down, and he's already trying to get up. My man is built different. It's his wife, and she's begging him not to abandon his principles. Oh, so he's a washed-up military man. The soldier, Jang Yusim, is deep in his feels, monologuing about how his wife is his whole world. Bro's got a classic tragic hero backstory. The lore drop confirms it. He quit the military to save his wife, becoming a wandering Ronin, to make bank. But the good guy guilds wouldn't hire him, leaving him broke and unemployed. The world really said no heroes allowed. He realizes the only way to get paid is to go full dark side. And right on cue, Tongdol pops up with a job offer. Our boy Tongdol rolls up with a cheerful intro, acting like he's not about to recruit a killer for his clown crew. Jang Yusim is not buying the friendly act for a second. He's got that get-to-the-point look on his face. Tongdol names his crew, and the washed-up soldier immediately clocks them as underworld thugs. No fooling this guy. Tongdol hits him with the job offer, and it's a lowball as hell. My man is testing the waters with this broke-ass salary. The soldier immediately notes the offer is trash, compared to the last one, but he's intrigued by our boy. He's analyzing Tongdol, realizing this kid's got a weird aura. The main character energy is just radiating off him. Tongdol is sizing up the soldier, seeing him as a sheathed sword, a secret weapon nobody knows about yet. He hits the soldier with the "you're better than them" speech, knowing the other crew just offered him cash. The soldier, Jang Yusim, is actually listening, admitting that nobody wants to be a gangster. Tongdol goes in for the kill shot, offering him one simple promise if he joins their crew. The offer: you'll never have to do anything you don't want to. My man is offering him creative mode. The soldier is impressed, but tests him, asking what happens if he just wants to chill and do nothing. Tongdol drops a cold-ass line, saying a tiger guards its home just by existing. The riz is off the charts. Our boy's inner monologue confirms it. This dude is the key to turning their clown crew into a real threat. Tongdol is locked in, vowing to get this guy on his team no matter what it takes. Back at the office, Wang Kyle promotes Tongdol to squad leader. Bro went from rookie to boss in one day. One of the other goons is already throwing a fit about the promotion, pulling the seniority card. Bro, you've been here 2 months. Tongdol pops his head in like, what's all the racket? Completely unbothered by the office drama he just caused. The salty goon immediately shoves him, still whining about the promotion. My boy Tongdol just eats the hit, not even flinching. And the ledger-reading goon is already sucking up to the new boss, offering him water. The switch-up is real. Wang Kyle strolls in and confirms the promotion, and the salty goon immediately freezes up. Yeah, talk that shit to the boss now. Tongdol hits them with the fake humility, while the suck-up goon is already pledging his allegiance. The office politics are wild. The boss is just chilling, knowing Tongdol is going to take the job anyway. He's not sweating these low-level squabbles. Wang Kyle asks about the new recruit, but he's really just worried about the cash he gave Tongdol. Man's still broke-minded. And right on cue, we get a shot of some intense eyes. Tongdol looks up, knowing his new hire has arrived. My boy takes a sip, cool as a cucumber, and says the new guy is right on time. The protagonist's timing is impeccable. And there he is, the new hire Jang Yusim. Even the boss is looking intimidated by the sheer presence of this dude. Wang Kyle is already analyzing him, realizing this guy isn't just some martial artist. He's on a whole different level. The suck-up goon is wondering how Tongdol found this beast, while the soldier says he was just thinking things over. He gives back the cash, basically saying your money's no good here. This ain't about a paycheck anymore. Tongdol asks if he's taking the rival's offer, but the soldier hits him with a counter-proposal of his own. The challenge: if Tongdol can last 10 seconds in a spar, he'll join. He's making both crews literally fight for him. Wang Kyle is confused, but the soldier says he's testing his intuition. He's not joining a crew. He's choosing a protagonist. He throws Tongdol's own sheathed sword metaphor right back at him. My boy is officially shook by the power move. The soldier sets the date for the showdown. The duel for the new recruit is officially on the calendar. And just like that, he's gone, leaving the boss and his goon to process the absolute flex they just witnessed. Wang Kyle is asking how a rookie knows a raid boss, and Tong Dal just hits him with the "I'm well-connected" line. The boss is already giving up, but Tong Dal's got that, "Who said we lost?" smirk. He's not taking this L. Wang Kyle is sweating, saying the soldier is stronger than the server's top player. He's not wrong. Tong Dal flexes his future knowledge, saying 10 of that guy couldn't touch the soldier. Wang Kyle is officially out of his depth. The boss is salty about the challenge, but Tong Dal explains it's just the soldier's way of asking for an invite. Wang Kyle finally asks the million-dollar question. "Bro, can you actually fight?" Tong Dal hits him with a psycho grin, and a simple no. My man's about to pull some big brain shit instead. It's duel day, and Tong Dal has gathered a whole crowd. Oh, he's not just fighting, he's putting on a show. And look who it is, the rival crew's goon, Gong So-seong. He's here to watch our boy get folded. The rival boss, Won Tae-hyun, is already running his mouth, saying anyone can last 10 seconds. "Okay buddy, you first." The soldier, Jang Yuseum, picks up a wooden stick, basically telling the server he's about to clear this dungeon with a starter weapon. The rival goon, Won Tae-hyun, immediately starts trash-talking the stick. "Bro, you're about to get folded by a piece of wood." He's still yapping about how they're real fighters, not like those sloppy soldiers. My man is flexing on a literal war veteran. The soldier just listens to the rules, probably wondering why he's even entertaining these low-level NPC. The rival goon adds that if the soldier loses an arm, it's his own damn fault. The confidence on this clown is unreal. The soldier cuts through the noise and asks what happens to Tong Dal if he wins. He's the only one here focused on the actual prize. Tong Dal from the sidelines tells them to hurry up and fight, already calling the L for the rival goon. The rival goon is absolutely triggered, calling our boy an arrogant bastard. "Yeah, and what are you gonna do about it?" Tong Dal just closes his eyes with a smug little smile. He's not even dignifying this clown with a response. The other rival goon, Gong So-seong, decides to make it interesting and proposes a bet on his own boy. This crew is a circus. The rival goon, Gong So-seong, bets 5 silver coins that his boy will last, trying to get Tong Dal to put his money where his mouth is. Tong Dal hits him with the coldest damn line, basically saying if you're scared, die. My man just turned a friendly wager into a death threat. The rival fighter, Won Tae-hyun, pulls out a real sword, trying to intimidate the soldier. "Bro, you're fighting a war vet with a stick." This clown really thinks the soldier is frozen in fear, calling him out for being scared of a real blade. The delusion is off the charts. He goes for the big one-shot, screaming about how he's gonna fold this pampered brat. This is gonna be embarrassing. The soldier, Jang Yuseum, is just standing there, completely unbothered. He's got that "I'm about to end this man's whole career" look. And the rival goon completely whiffs the attack. The soldier sidesteps it like he's dodging a toddler's tantrum. That's the face of a man who just realized he is not, in fact, the main character of this story. The soldier just taps him on the back with the stick. He didn't even try, and the fight is already over. The disrespect is legendary. The soldier explains that was a fatal mistake, and Tong Dal immediately chimes in with "Then I win. My boy just collected his W." The rival goon is having a full system crash after getting styled on by a stick. He's screaming about not dying while the soldier is basically telling him to calm his ass down. The soldier hits him with the "if you insist" look, basically offering to send him to the shadow realm for real. And we see the soldier sliced his sleeve clean off with a damn stick. The disrespect is on another level. The rival goon finally takes the L and kneels, admitting defeat. "Yeah, you got folded, my guy." His buddy is having a revelation, realizing they absolutely cannot let this raid boss join the other team. Tong Dal steps up like 8. My turn, ready for his 10-second boss fight. The soldier lays out the stakes. If Tong Dal fails, he's joining the other crew. Tong Dal plays it cool, saying of course, the soldier would join the rivals, since they offered more. My man's playing mind games. But then our boy hits him with a "but first, I have a request." Oh, he's changing the rules of the game. Tong Dal tells the soldier to use a real sword, and my man Jang Yuseum is officially shook. The ball's on this kid. Our boy pulls out a damn knife, saying he's gonna test the sword. Bro is trying to parry a longsword with a shiv. The soldier is absolutely loving this psycho energy, and agrees to the test. He's found his main character. And just like that, the soldier powers up for real. The friendly neighborhood spar is officially over. The rival goon is having a meltdown, realizing the soldier was in creative mode for their fight. Yeah, you got styled on, clown. The soldier announces his attack, looking like he's about to send Tongdal to the Shadow Realm. He lunges forward with some serious killing intent. My boy Tongdal is about to find out if his plot armor is maxed out. The whole damn crowd is losing their minds, convinced they're about to witness a public execution. But our boy Tongdal is just standing there with that smug-ass just-as-planned smile. He's not even sweating, and he stops the blade cold with his little knife, telling the soldier his intuition was right. He just checked a raid boss. What a legend. The sound of steel rings out as we get a quick cut to a flashback. Something intense is about to go down, and it's our boy Jang Yuseum, looking younger and way more desperate, trying to shank some dude. He's got that "I'm about to do something I'll regret" look. The tragic backstory is officially loading, and here it is. He was a loyal soldier, which is just a fancy term for the guy who takes the fall. My man got played, taking the blame for some higher-up and becoming the military's personal attack dog. Yeah, these loyal soldiers are just a government-sanctioned suicide squad. No wonder this dude is so jaded. He spent 3 years wading through bodies, basically soloing every impossible mission they threw at him. He was the only one to survive, earning the title Ghost of the Battlefield. This dude is a living legend. They called him the Battlefield Killing Ghost, and he's bringing all that energy back to the present. And we're back to the duel, with Tongdal still holding his ground against the ghost himself. The tension is real. Tongdal is still holding the blade, basically saying "I promised 10 seconds, but we both know this was way more." He drops some obscure name from his past life, thanking him for the guidance. Bro is flexing his walkthrough knowledge again. The soldier, Jang Yuseum, is just standing there, completely sold. My boy Tongdal just recruited a raid boss with pure riz. The soldier's inner monologue confirms it. He's shook by Tongdal's power, and realizes he almost got checked himself. He's even thanking Tongdal for the duel, saying it humbled him. The respect is officially mutual. Tongdal tries to walk away, but the soldier stops him. "Oh, this ain't over yet, my dude." The rival goon who got folded is now a full-on fanboy, asking if Tongdal is some secret prodigy. He asks how high Tongdal plans to climb, and our boy just hits him with a cool "how high you got." The rival goon immediately tries to poach him, offering a deputy director spot. Bro just saw him for 5 minutes. Tongdal is just processing the offer, realizing he made a bigger splash than he thought. The main character Aura is working overtime. Tongdal hits the rival goon with the "I choose, I'm not chosen" line, and turns down the job. The absolute power move. The rival goon threatens him, but Tongdal just gives him a psycho smile and says "we'll see." My boy lives for this drama. He immediately turns to the other rival goon, holding his hand out like, "Run me my money." Tongdal collects his 5 silver coins with the biggest shit-eating grin. Bro just won a raid boss, and is still collecting side quest loot. He's already monologuing about how his master plan is coming together perfectly. The confidence is just off the charts. And we get the tragic flashback. This is how he lost his leg in the first timeline. On his 3rd anniversary of being a government killer, after getting crippled, the military just tossed him aside. Yeah, that'll turn a guy into a gangster real quick. He came home to nothing but broken promises and judgmental stares. The world really screwed this dude over. He's finally admitting he had real talent that got wasted in his first life. The self-awareness arc is hitting hard. And that's the vow. This time, he's not letting anyone crush his potential. The gloop is about to be legendary. Tongdal is already moving on to the next phase of his master plan. The public flex is over. Time for the real work. My boy goes full ninja mode, knowing his big brain is the real weapon here, not his fists. He uses the key he scammed off that kid to break into the rival boss's office. Corporate espionage arc is a go. He's digging through the ledgers, confirming the rival clown is trying to sabotage their new business out of pure salt. And there it is. The accounting god has found the evidence he needs to start cooking. My man is stuck doing data entry, realizing even master plans have boring parts. He's deep in the zone when he hears a noise. The stealth mission is about to get a surprise guest. And it's the salty deputy, Jo Jin-ho, busting in and screaming about a broken door. Talk about bad timing. The deputy is still on his power trip, roasting his own crew, while Tongdal is hiding 5 feet away. Our boy is clutching the evidence, having a full-blown oh shit moment. The stealth mission just turned into a survival horror game. The salty deputy, Jo Jinho, is telling some lady to chill out while he handles his business through the door. Tongdal is still in the shadows, realizing the woman's voice doesn't belong to the boss's side piece. And there it is. My boy realizes he's just met Gwang Hee-bong's actual wife. The master plan just got a fast pass. The deputy is gloating to some elder Han through the door, talking about an exposure book. Oh, we got blackmail material now. Tongdal's big brain is firing on all cylinders. A book of weaknesses on the server's second biggest player. Jackpot. My man just went looking for copper and found a whole-ass diamond mine. The side quest rewards are insane. The deputy suddenly freaks out. Looks like our boy Tongdal decided to make his presence known in the most chaotic way possible. The wife is asking what's up, and the deputy is crying about broken porcelain. Tongdal's distraction play worked perfectly. Tongdal is just watching the chaos unfold, probably wondering why these NPCs are so easily distracted. He notices blood on the evidence and immediately starts thinking about a costume change. The corporate espionage arc is getting messy. The salty deputy is heading right for his hiding spot, and Tongdal is officially in about to get caught mode. My boy is having a full-on I got to cocky moment. Realizing his future knowledge isn't a get-out-of-jail-free card. He's clutching that evidence like it's the last PS5 on Black Friday. The tension is real. The deputy is screaming for a doctor, holding up his bloody hand. Tongdal's distraction play was a little too effective. The wife is trying to be helpful, but the deputy is just having a meltdown about the pain. What a drama queen. Tongdal is peeking out, roasting the dude for having zero patience. My man is a professional chaos agent. And just like that, the door closes. The NPCs have officially left the area. Our boy is on the floor, catching his breath. That was way too close for a simple fetch quest. He's admitting he got arrogant, and vows to be more careful. A little self-awareness check for our protagonist. And we cut to the Gwangharo Maritime office. Looks like it's time to use that stolen intel. Tongdal is already on phase 2, plotting to poach the rival's assets, but it's gonna cost him big. The problem is, he's broke as hell, and needs the cash yesterday. Time to call in a favor. And Master Lu is looking at him like he just asked to borrow her soul, not her wallet. She's all smiles, asking what brings him by, but we all know she's just happy for the excuse to see him. My boy Tongdal just drops the can. I borrow some money line with the most shameless grin ever. Then he drops the smile, giving her that dead serious, this is business look. The Riz is a calculated weapon. Master Lu immediately connects the dots, asking if this is about the beef with the rival branch. She's not just a pretty face. He hits her with a smooth compliment, confirming she's right. My man knows how to play the game. She's pissed, realizing the rivals are trying to sabotage her business too. Now it's personal for her. Tongdal lays out the plan, basically telling her he's about to solve her problem and his, at the same time. Master Lu is listening, as Tongdal promises to handle the rival's sabotage. She's all business right now. Her inner monologue kicks in, calling him intriguing. Oh, she is down bad for this man. She's admitting he looks like a scammer, but she's sold on his main character energy anyway. She's not just gonna hand over the cash. She's about to turn this loan into a whole side quest. Tongdal goes full power move, offering to grant her any wish if she helps him. The Riz is a weapon. Master Lu takes the bait and asks him to find a legendary wine. The fetch quest has officially begun. And what do you know? Our boy's future knowledge immediately recognizes the name. The walkthrough is always loaded. The lore drop confirms, this wine is basically a mythic 2 item. She's not making this easy on him. She lays out the deal. Get the wine. Get the loan. Tongdal knows this is another impossible challenge. Our boy is already plotting, realizing his usual gangster BS won't work here. This requires a big brain play. Tongdal pulls up to the brewery, and the owner immediately hits him with the "what do you want" stare. The old dude introduces himself, and Tongdal gives his name. The formal business dance is on. The old man is confused, but Tongdal's got that "I know something you don't know" smirk. Tongdal hits him with the "you don't remember me." But the old man is just completely lost. And the memory hits. It's the old dude who dropped the wine jug back at the pavilion. The old man roasts him for finally recognizing him. This grandpa's got some serious sass. He even brings up Tung Dal, getting his head busted. Bro, you got saved, and you're still talking smack. The old man drops a bomb. The pavilion has been trying to buy his wine for a year. Tung Dal is shook. The old man calls him out for spying, and Tung Dal's client research excuse gets shut down immediately. Then he asks how Tung Dal knew to save him from punishment. Oh shit, this old man is playing 5D chess. The old man is not letting up, demanding an answer, while Tung Dal tries to process this 5D chess move. Tung Dal hits him with the laziest excuse ever, just because, and the old man is not impressed. Our boy is having a sentimental flashback but just tells the old man to mind his own damn business. The old man calls him cute, and Tung Dal immediately tells him to back off with the weird compliments. Gramps hits him with the classic guess my age trap, and our boy walks right into it. The old man roasts his social skills, and Tung Dal just leans into the I'm a thug, not a diplomat defense. The old man says he's different, but Tung Dal is still on his all gangsters or trash emo trip. The old man is trying to build a connection, and Tung Dal is just wondering what the hell is going on. And there's the checkmate. The old man asks why he needs the legendary wine, cutting right through the BS. Tung Dal is completely caught lacking. This old dude knew his whole plan from the jump. The old man reveals Master Lu sent him to discuss the delivery. The whole damn fetch quest was a setup from the start. Tung Dal is shook, but the old man confirms he already promised her the wine. My boy just got played, but in a good way. Our boy's got that I can't believe this side quest was a freebie grin. The universe is just handing him W's now. The narrator calls the pavilion a den of scammers. Yeah, no kidding. Everyone's playing 4D chess in this place. Back at the office, Wang Kyle is losing it, listing off all the impossible shit Tung Dal just pulled off in a few days. The boss is still processing that Tung Dal actually recruited the raid boss. He's asking for confirmation like he's hallucinating. Wang Kyle is having a full-blown meltdown, screaming about how Tung Dal speedrun the whole quest line in 3 days. The salty goon from before is still hating, calling BS on the whole thing. Bro, just take the L already. And Wang Kyle immediately chooses violence, smacking the hater for disrespecting his new ace. The boss is a fan now. Tung Dal just brushes it off, and the boss is like, bro, what's left to do? My man's already on to the next mission. Tung Dal tells his boss, they're not done, and Wang Kyle is just trying to process the last 72 hours. He says now that he's got the tiger, he's gotta make friends. My man's playing the long game with his new raid boss. We cut to some spooky woods at night. Someone's on the move. And it's the soldier's wife, Lady Sion, trying to dip out in the middle of the night. Tung Dal pops up out of nowhere, hitting her with the where you going. Like he knew this would happen. He calls her out, saying her husband's gonna be worried. The future knowledge is working overtime to prevent else. The walkthrough confirms it. In the first timeline, she bounced, and it broke our boy Jang Yuxium. Yeah, her leaving is what unlocked his Yuxia mode and turned him into a full-on demon. That's a bad ending. Lady Sion is convinced she's doing him a favor by leaving. Oh honey, you have no idea. She's trying to be a hero, saying she'll disappear so he can be free. Bro, you're about to trigger his villain arc. Tung Dal hits her with the fake sympathy, saying her pure heart is too noble for a thug like him to understand. She immediately calls him on his BS, and he just plays it off like he's a simple-minded dude. He drops the logic bomb, asking what would hurt her husband more, losing her or losing his dreams. And there it is. She's officially processing the emotional damage he just dealt her. She's so shook she asks him to listen to her side of the story. The tables have officially turned. Tung Dal's inner monologue reminds us this is business, not friendship. He's just managing his assets. He knows he has to keep his new raid boss from tilting, or the whole plan goes to shit. He agrees to listen, but flips the script, offering to tell his own boring story about a dude who lost his leg. And he just casually drops his entire past life lore on her. The ultimate trust me, bro move. He ends his tragic backstory with a smile, calling his first life foolish. My man is weaponizing trauma. Tung Dal wraps up his sob story, basically saying his past self died a miserable L, because he got crippled. Lady Sion is buying this sad story, but Tung Dal hits her with that, this is a cautionary tale, fam. And the penny drops. She's finally realizing, this whole story is a warning shot aimed right at her. He drops the vision of her husband going full psycho, directly comparing him to his own crippled past self. She asks if she's just a leg to him, and Tongdol's like, nah, you're the whole damn body. She's still on her I'm not strong enough pity party, but Tongdol shuts that down with some cold, hard facts. He hits her with the ultimate guilt trip, saying if she dips, her husband has to carry all that weight alone. And there it is. She's officially been guilt-tripped into staying. The emotional damage is critical. Tongdol's got that smug eye-one smirk, as she admits he just called her a coward in the nicest way possible. He gives her the final so, what's it gonna be? Knowing damn well he just checkmated her entire plan. And just like that, Lady Sion is back with her husband. The runaway arc lasted all of 5 minutes, thanks to our boy. Tongdol vows to stop the soldier's villain arc before it even starts. He's literally rewriting the server's lore now. We cut to Wang Kai's birthday party, and the old man is getting all emotional over the celebration. Tongdol gives him some shoes, and the boss is looking at them like they're a personal insult. Wang Kai is roasting the gift, and Tongdol just hits him with the I'm broke, fam, excuse. The suck-up goon calls him out on the 5 silver he won, but my boy says that cash is long gone. He breaks down the budget, house and medical bills for his new raid boss. My man is investing in his assets. The boss is shook, he spent that much on a doctor, and Tongdol drops a mysterious name, Black Coat. Wang Kai loses his mind. Apparently, Black Coat is some legendary underworld doctor. New character unlocked. The boss is calling him a fool, but Tongdol's got that trust me, bro look. He knows something we don't. Wang Kai is asking who this mystery doctor is, and Tongdol just hits him with a smug, you'll see. The boss asks what's next, and our boy says he's off to invest in the future. My man is always on the next mission. His future knowledge kicks in, reminding him of a magistrate's murder that's about to go down. He knows saving this government dude is a huge power-up for their crew. It's all about those connections. My boy is already on site, waiting for the assassination attempt like he's got a calendar invite for it. And right on cue, the screaming starts. The side quest has officially begun. A whole crew of thugs are mocking some dude for calling himself a magistrate before he's even in office. The magistrate is losing his mind, realizing this isn't just a random mugging. It's a targeted hit. The poor bastard immediately tries to bribe them, offering double their pay. Bro, your life is worth more than that. Tongdol is just watching from the sidelines, roasting the dude for being a cheapskate with his own life. The magistrate immediately folds, offering 10 times the cash. Tongdol's just watching, impressed by the dude's survival instincts. The assassin isn't here for a negotiation, and tells the dude to just die already. This is a hit, not a mugging. The magistrate is screaming for his life, as the thugs close in. The panic is real, and right on cue, Tongdol strolls in, introducing himself like he owns the damn alley. The protagonist has arrived. He's already claiming territory for some other crew, trying to bluff these clowns into backing down. The lead assassin is not impressed, calling our boy a whelp. Oh, you're about to learn today, my friend. Tongdol hits him with the coldest line, basically saying he's too weak to even be worth killing. The disrespect is legendary, and the assassin is absolutely triggered. He's about to find out what happens when you piss off the main character. Tongdol just speed blitzes the entire crew in one move. Bro didn't even break a sweat. The surviving goon is comparing him to the legendary Ghost. Bro, you have no idea who he's got on his payroll now. The magistrate is looking back, completely shook by the one-man army that just saved his ass. Tongdol hits them with the I'm built different stare before he finishes the job. He's choking out the lead clown, while his boy just watches the L happen in real time. And that's the face of a man realizing he picked a fight with the server's protagonist. Tongdol strolls over to the magistrate like you good, while standing over a pile of bodies. The magistrate is already on his high horse, acting like he wasn't just about to get folded. Our boy asks if he knows who he is, and the magistrate is already trying to figure out the angle. The magistrate immediately accuses him of setting the whole thing up. Bro's paranoid, but he's not wrong. Tongdol's just roasting him internally, impressed by the dude's galaxy brain conspiracy theory. The magistrate hits him with the prove it, kill them test. Oh, he has no idea who he's talking to. Tongdol calls his bluff, and the magistrate immediately panics, telling him not to actually kill them. The magistrate, Yang Suguan, is officially humbled, and asks for our boy's name. Tongdol drops his full title, letting the government dude know exactly who he's dealing with. The magistrate connects the dots, and Tongdo offers his services like a true professional. This dude's pride is back, acting like he didn't just get saved. Tongdo is not impressed, but he's still asking a thug for insider government info. The hypocrisy is real. Tongdo drops some future knowledge bombs about the corrupt offices, playing the political game. The magistrate immediately asks where the money is, showing his true, greedy colors. And Tongdo is officially shook. He thought this dude was a good guy, not another clown. The magistrate plays it off as a joke, but my boy Tongdo knows, he just saw the real dude. Tongdo is not buying the, it was a joke excuse, realizing he just saved another corrupt clown. We cut to some old dude stumbling around at night, looking like he's had one too many. And we get the name drop, Elder Han Dongson. This is the dude the salty deputy was talking to. Tongdo rolls up on him, and the old man is surprised to see someone from his own crew. Our boy introduces himself with his new squad leader title. He's moving up in the world. The elder already knows him, as the rookie who folded the rival boss. My boy's reputation is spreading fast. The old man is suspicious, but Tongdo plays it off like he's just a broke dude passing through. He cuts the small talk, and says he's got some intel for the elder. The business meeting has officially started. Tongdo drops the bomb. The rival boss, Guang Habong, knows the elder's dirty little secret. And he hits him with the punchline, my man's been embezzling cash. The blackmail arc is a go. Elder Han is trying to play it cool, calling BS on the whole thing. Yeah, that I Twitch says otherwise, my dude. Tongdo hits him with the 8, my bad, and pretends to dip. The ultimate I'm just gonna let you self-destruct, power move. Our boy knows this is a power play. He's forcing the old man to come crawling back to him. And just like that, the old man folds, screaming for him to wait. Tongdo's got that just as planned smirk. That's the face of a man who just won a game of chicken without even starting the car. The elder is salty about getting played but immediately asks for the tea. He's officially on the hook. Tongdo drops the full lore bomb. The rival boss has a whole Asburn book with the elder's name in it. The old man asks for proof, and Tongdo's like, bro, I saw it myself. The credibility is locked in. Elder Han cuts right to the chase, asking what the price is for this intel. No time for games with this one. And Tongdo drops the ask. Get his boss Wang Kyle promoted. My man's playing chess, not checkers. Elder Han is looking at Tongdo like he's insane, but our boy just hits him with a dead serious yes. The old man hits him with the it's not that simple speech, explaining all the corporate red tape. Tongdo's got that smug, I am the justification, look. My boy came prepared with the cheat codes. He drops the future spoiler. The rival boss is about to get cancelled over a girl. The tea is piping hot. The elder is shocked, but Tongdo's like, bro, it'd be weird if he didn't have a side piece. The old man calls him on the lack of proof, but Tongdo hits him with the trust me, bro stare. Elder Han is officially intrigued by this psycho rookie. He's seeing the main character energy. And just like that, the deal is struck. The elder is officially on board with the corporate takeover. Tongdo's not done, hitting him with the and one more thing like a true master manipulator. He drops another future spoiler about the elder's family, and the old man is officially losing his mind. Elder Han is shook, confirming Tongdo's psychic prediction was spot-on. My boy's just nodding like it's another Tuesday. And the future knowledge confirms it. A tiger really did go feral, right where she was supposed to be. That's a close call. Tongdo's got that smug I saved your family, you're welcome look. The psychic act is now 100% confirmed for this old man. Elder Han is a full-on believer now, asking if our boy is a real-deal fortune teller. The manipulation is complete. Tongdo just leans into the BS, claiming he's got spiritual insight. My man's never breaking character. We cut to the legendary black coat doctor treating the soldier's wife. My boy really did hire the best. The doc says he's gotta earn his 3 silver, and Tongdo is just watching his investment pay off. Tongdo is processing the price tag. Yeah, keeping a raid boss happy ain't cheap, my dude. The doctor calls him out for hiring a brothel doctor for so much cash. This dude's got a very specific clientele. The treatment's done, and Tongdo is just standing there like a proud manager. He's taking care of his people. And we meet a new player, lady-in-waiting Im Chun-ran, who's meeting up with her bodyguard. The bodyguard is all business, saying it's her job to protect the lady. Professionalism level 100. She's warning her about the dangerous alleys, but the lady is just laughing it off. Famous last words. And right on cue, they hear a roar. Yeah, that's the feral tiger, Tongdo called out. The lady peeks around the corner, looking shook. She's about to see some real gangster shit. Some poor bastard is getting choked out for the ruckus yesterday. Yeah, that was the tiger, my dude. The bodyguard is dropping cold-ass lines, telling the goons they're done. She's not playing around. She's telling them to spread the word about her crew with a psycho smile. This lady is a menace. The bodyguard covers the lady's eyes as the screaming starts. She's definitely seen this shit before. And she just calmly suggests another route, completely unfazed by the casual murder. What a queen. The soldier, Jang Yusiam, asks his wife if the legendary doctor's treatment worked. My man's a good husband. Lady Sion hits him with the "we need to talk" line. Oh boy, he's about to get an earful. She calls him out for letting some dojo leader do his dirty work. He's officially getting checked by his own wife. Flashback to the bodyguard lady kicking ass. Apparently, their new spot is a magnet for low-level clowns. The narrator confirms, our boy Jang Yusiam is the official bouncer now, the tiger of the branch. But he's been going easy on them, just scaring them off. Still trying to play the hero, I see. His wife knows that being soft in the underworld is a death sentence. She's worried he's gonna get folded. She's basically telling him she felt guilty watching someone else do the job he was too soft for. The guilt trip is real. He tries to apologize to her, but she's like, nah, apologize to the person actually doing your job. Oof, that's a critical hit. She gives him the green light to go full psycho mode. The tiger is officially being let out of the cage. Lady Sion hits him with the final guilt trip, saying he's disrespecting Tongdol by not doing his job. The soldier is shook, asking if she's really okay with him unleashing the monster inside. She just hits him with a calm, confident smile. Oh, she is absolutely ready for the chaos. And she drops the mic, declaring she's a gangster's wife now. She's officially right. We cut to Elder Han, who's now Tongdol's #1 fanboy for saving his daughter-in-law. Tongdol plays it humble, while the narrator confirms his tiger prediction was dead on. The psychic act is locked in. The elder is having a revelation, realizing you do not fuck with a dude who has spiritual powers. Tongdol hits him with the, "You believe me now," and the old man immediately promises his full support. The elder is ready for war, asking when they're taking down the rival boss. My boy's got a new ally. Tongdol just pulls out a knife, ready to get down to business. The planning phase is officially over. Tongdol stabs the table and declares it's go time. The corporate takeover is officially happening today. And we cut to the rivals' HQ, the Baekdong branch. They have no idea what's about to hit them. The salty deputy is already whining to his boss that nobody wants to take their sabotage job, even for cash. He's spitting facts, saying their last guy got folded. Yeah, that's 'cause our boy Jang Yusiam is on guard duty now. The rival boss is having a tantrum, blaming our boy Tongdol for all his problems. Rent-free, my dude. The boss is in his evil plotting mode, trying to figure out his next move. You can see the gears turning. The deputy suggests calling in a specialist, some dude named Pian Bukwai. They're bringing in a ringer. And we get the lore drop on the new guy Poyan Bakwai, a professional assassin. This just got real. This assassin's got a price list, and our boy Tongdol's head is apparently worth 6 silver. My man's got a bounty now. The boss is complaining about the price, but the deputy knows it's a small price to pay to get their territory back. The rival boss is still fuming while his deputy warns him Tongdol is about to come for their whole operation. The salty deputy admits our boy is a real threat, and tells the boss they need to take him out for good. The rival boss is just grinding his teeth, finally realizing he's in a real fight with a rookie. He finally agrees to pay the assassin, and immediately decides to go see his side piece. Bro's priorities are a mess. The deputy tries to warn him his wife is suspicious, but the boss just roasts him for getting caught cheating before. The boss is still flaming his own dude for being a bad cheater. The enemy team is just self-destructing at this point. And we cut to the side piece's place. Oh, Tongdol's psychic prediction is about to hit like a truck. The rival boss is telling his girl to shut up so he can blow off steam. This clown is walking right into the trap. And right on cue, the door gets kicked in. The wife has officially entered the chat, and she chose violence. The boss is scrambling, as his wife calls his name. Yeah, you're busted, my dude. Tongdol's plan is working perfectly. The wife's got that psycho you're dead smile, calling her husband crazy. She is not here to talk it out. The rival boss is absolutely shitting himself, stammering her name. Yeah, you're cooked, my dude. And just like that, the clown is on his knees, begging. Tungdal's master plan went off without a hitch. The narrator confirms he got his ass beat, and kicked out of the gang. That's what you get for messing with the MC. And the snitch who tipped off the wife was, well, we all know who it was. The ultimate power move. The salty deputy, Jo Jin-ho, is fuming, knowing damn well Tongdal was behind the whole thing. He's the only one connecting the dots. The ex-boss is still simping, thinking he can beg his way back in. Bro, she just rearranged your face. He's already coping by reminding himself that the assassin he hired is gonna take care of Some new dude rolls up on the ex-boss, calling him out by his now former title. This feels like a cleanup crew. The ex-boss tries to pull rank, but gets cut off mid-tennis. Oh, his day is about to get a whole lot worse. And the assassin he hired is already drawing his sword. Yeah, he's here to collect, but not the bounty you think. The ex-boss is having a full system error, realizing the hit was on him the whole damn time. The assassin hits him with the ultimate disrespect, saying his entire life is only worth 1 silver coin. And we cut to Tongdal thanking some new player for his cooperation. The master plan is unfolding. The lore drop confirms it. Tongdal flipped the whole damn assassination plot on the rival boss. What a power move. And my boy Tongdal is collecting his cut of the assassination fee. He's literally getting paid to have his enemies killed. Tongdal hits him with the fake humility, acting like he didn't just orchestrate a corporate coup. He's not just taking the cash, he's already using this new connection to get his own boss promoted. Chess, not checkers. And just like that, the rival branch is under new management, exactly as our boy planned. And the new boss is Wang Kyle. My boy Tongdal just promoted his boss to run the rival crew. The takeover is complete. And there he is. Wang Kyle, the new branch leader. My man's got that I finally made it. He immediately calls over the salty deputy, Jo Jin-ho. The suck-up energy is already off the charts. The new boss takes his new deputy into a private room. Oh, the office politics are about to get spicy. Wang Kyle hits him with the fake humility, saying the deputy should have gotten the job. He's testing the waters. And the deputy immediately calls his bluff, telling him to hand over the job. Wang Kyle is officially shook. The deputy clarifies he means after Wang Kyle gets promoted again. This dude is a master-level suck. Wang Kyle is still playing humble, but the deputy is already talking about him running the whole show. The deputy admits a dude like Tongdal isn't gonna let his boss stay a low-level manager. He knows who's really in charge. He drops a bomb. Tongdal already came to see him. Wang Kyle is wondering what his boy is cooking up now. Tongdal asks the deputy to look after his boss. My man is already setting up a support system for his new puppet leader. The salty deputy tells Wang Kyle that Tongdal is way too ambitious to be satisfied with this little promotion. Wang Kyle is already tired of this shit, asking if the deputy is gonna be another headache he has to manage. The deputy basically says depends on you, boss, and Wang Kyle is already calling him a punk. The office politics are heating up. Tongdal is just staring at his new HQ, knowing the first step of his master plan is complete. He's monologuing that taking over this branch is just the seed money for his real hostile takeover. And there's the goal. Take over the entire Red Tiger Society in 2 years. My boy's playing for the whole server. Just as he's about to get into the details, some rando goon interrupts his internal monologue. A new crew of clowns rolls up, and their leader immediately starts roasting Tongdal for looking like a pampered gigolo. Another goon chimes in, calling him a pretty boy. Oh, these guys have no idea who they're talking to. The lead clown shoves a broom at him, trying to punk the new guy on day one. This is not gonna end well for him. The lead clown is still on his power trip, telling Tongdal to get to work. Bro, you're hazing the guy who owns you now. One of the other goons tries to warn his boss, mentioning Tongdal was a squad leader. A little late for that, my guy. The lead clown chooses violence, smacking his own dude for trying to help. He's still screaming about the trash heap branch. Tongdal's just thinking whatever. I'll just chill for now. My man's got the patience of a saint. And just like that, our boy sees something that makes him break character. The chill plan is officially over. The goon who got smacked is trying to tell his boss he just made a career-ending mistake. The panic is setting in. He's literally telling his boss, you fucked up, but the clown is still not getting it. Some people just have to learn the hard way. And look who it is. Some absolute unit just grabbed the clown's head, asking him to repeat that trash heap comment. The cavalry is here.